Oh, cool, the mic.
Sotoroku SSJ4 hash said, "Hello Gitto, my friend, how are you?"
I'm fucking not good. No, I need help. I need fucking help. Actually, I have some good costumes. I rebuilt this one. Acamos.
Sotoroku SSJ4 hash said, "Tekken, you very angry."
Yes. I can make very angry. What? Ah. Kurwa, the way she looks now. Oh no, I am not. I'm not doing this.
Sotoroku SSJ4 hash said, "Gitto, you playing Assassin's Creed Shadows?"
No. No, I'm not playing. No, I'm supposed to be playing. I'm supposed to play Kazan, but it's fucking like ridiculous. I'm supposed to play this game. I'm supposed to like replay this one.
The Cheese Man said, "Tekken." The Cheese Man
Shut up, Justin.
said, "Sup song."
You know what? Whatever. This looks kind of like something I would do. I need that fucking chicken. Fuck.
Sotoroku SSJ4 hash. Said Justin, you playing Shadows?
The only thing Justin is playing is himself. Yeah, the cape. Hopefully this game is a little bit better than...
The Cheese Man. Said no, Assassin's Creed ain't been good since Black Flag.
I would say actually Syndicate. What is the other one? Syndicate. Unity is all, I would say, like, after Syndicate.
Get ready for the
The
next
moment
battle.
they went with Origins.
The Cheese Man. Said maybe Unity.
I would say the moment the Origins, like, for me, it's when it's went to shit. That's when.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh kurwa. Let's go! Faster.
Sotoroku SSJ4 hash. Said Unity is my favorite Assassin's Creed game and Shadows is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games.
What the fuck? You really say Shadow is so good?
Panda Shoes. Said hello.
Hello, Panda. And America 1? French?
Sotoroku SSJ4 hash.
For the next battle.
Said hello Panda, how are you?
Us.
Panda Shoes. Said I'm well Soto and yourself.
Oh.
Sotoroku SSJ4 hash. Said Gitto, who is Tekken Dead. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Oh. Hey, yo, look at this, how... Bullshit. Dole. Cholera. Kurwa, I blocked that. Ja pierdolę, no. Co za gówno. But this game is less bullshit.
Round one. Fight. Chicken. Round two. Fight. Fight. Chicken.
Asura. Said Yo Song.
Nie osura. Oh my god, kurwa. There we go.
Chicken.
No for fuck's sake, kurwo. Kurwa. Ow. Let's go.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Round two. Fight. Chicken.
¡Vamos a divertirnos! ¿Tienes café?
Round three. Fight.
Kurwa!
Chicken. Round four. Fight.
Kurwa! Ej.
Chicken.
Sidestep, bitch.
You win.
Yo! Finally, hey, actually, maybe this game is
Get ready
fun.
for the next battle.
Maybe this is what I needed to do, a week off. I'm actually having fun.
Chicken.
Chicken. What? That's nice. I don't think that was...
Chicken. Chicken. Chicken.
Oh yeah! And Azucena has some nice moves.
TT underscore Milkers 420. Said, are you back home?
Yes. You cannot see?
TT underscore Milkers 420. Said, weird cam angle.
But you cannot see the Polish flag. Fun. Hey, this thumbnail I made today, fucking fire. Yeah, it's completely dead because I cannot play. Cut this. That is not. And the faces I make. I was making like faces today for the thumbnail.
Get ready for the next battle.
Lars! I hate Lars because he's carried.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Man, annoying shit.
Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
There.
You win.
Yeah.
Supera la mezcla de su cena. ¿No crees?
Yeah. Think I'm fucking amazing. Yes. Ooh.
Fight. Chicken.
Go.
Round 2. Fight.
Power.
Round 3. Fight.
Kurwa.
Chicken. Chicken.
Fuck. Oh. There we go.
4. Fight. You win.
Crearé el café perfecto para ti.
Hey, we should make like a super girl. Hey, I wanna make like a super girl. Can we do this? Or Wonder Woman? Time to work. Ash! Hey, let me check burger, how to make her. Like this. This. That's the problem because
Waleed B. said yo song. Waleed B. said how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Waleed B. said I'm good.
Oh, you cannot change the color of the tide? Oh, and got this red. Cool. Up the sky. Fuck. I know. It's kind of difficult. That has these boots. A short hair. Ah. Have to fix. I need like a triangle.
Excellent.
Oh. Fuck's sake. Man, this star would be good. Yeah, I guess I cannot do this. Don't have the... That's... be good if I could change the... Yeah, I kinda, I, ca- I. Kinda there, okay, okay. I try my best. Complete David Blake. Podaj. That was
Songitto said hi man.
I am back. Now I have like fucking Costa.
Get ready for the next battle.
You don't people. I could
Get
use
ready
the
for the
chicken.
next battle.
Man, I like this. I'm going back because the food are too red. They are too fucking red. And it hurts my eye. Just need to fix this and add chicken. Very good. Now we are talking.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
Chris Thornton said Pope Francis passed away.
Yeah, I know. Why I get Wi-Fi busted?
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Why? I was sidestepping.
立場をわきまえろ。
Round three. Fight.
死ね。
Fuck off with that shit. Come on, man.
立場をわきまえろ。格が違うんだよ。
Round four. Fight. Chicken.
Yo. Oh shit.
You win.
Nada supera la mezcla
Hey,
de
Muru.
Azucena.
Got some demotion.
Round one. Fight.
Yo, like what the fuck, man?
Round two. Fight. Chicken.
Come on.
TT_Milkers 420 said nice costume song.
Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
Fuck.
Kick it.
Thanks, Lucas. I work hard for that person. Yo. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not gonna survive this. Ah, yeah. Took -1. Yo, like what is wrong with this game? I win with him, I get 700. I lose with him, I get -1000. What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Round 1. Fight. Kick it. Round 2. Fight. Kick it.
Kurwa.
Round 3. Fight.
Fuck. How this? Fuck.
Round 4. Fight. Kick it. You win.
Crearé el café perfecto para ti.
Yo, I should have lost the other one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Fácil.
actually a step in the right direction. Everybody is saying. Finally they listen. Yo, the one thing I don't. No, like what is with this Wi-Fi from America? Like I don't have any good connections.
Get ready for the next battle.
La mezcla de su cena es genial. Tú también lo crees, ¿no?
Round one. Fight.
Fuck this. Why? I get trash. Bro, this star I might want.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
Ha! Ha!
one. Fight.
Oh shit. Kurwa, I forgot how to play her. Kurwa mać! Come on. Hey. Kurwa, I was not supposed to play with her.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hey. Change this.
Get ready for the next battle.
Random guy. Said rip Tekken.
Yo, One Piece guy, how are you?
Get ready for the next battle.
Soy la reina del café.
Round one. Fight.
Random guy. Said I'm good, how about you song?
I am house not okay.
Vamos a divertirnos.
Fucking bastard.
¿Tienes café? ¿Necesitas más café?
Round two. Fight.
Ja pierdolę, jak się na poli...
La mezcla de Azucena es genial. Tú también lo crees, ¿no?
Round one. Fight.
Fuck off, man.
Round two. Fight. Chicken.
There we go.
Round three. Fight.
Kurwa.
Round four. Fight. Chicken.
Oh yo, like fucking.
Final round. Fight.
Man, the fucking thing is like saving his fucking life. I hate this shit. Kurwa, minus 1,700. Dude. Why the fuck you getting so much?
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
A Jezu!
Round three. Fight.
Ow, that fucking thing catch me!
Round four. Fight.
Why? Why this fucking thing is catching? No ja pierdolę, ty synie jebany.
Get ready for the next battle.
Fuck.
Get ready for the next battle.
Same guy, kurwa.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Why this fucking thing is connecting? Is it alone? What the fuck is this one?
Chicken. Round three. Fight.
Why?
¡Vamos a divertirnos!
Chicken. Final round. Fight.
Yo!
Chicken.
Kurwa, no jaki skurwiel pierdolony! No kurwa! Co za kurwa jebana, no skurwiel pierdolony, jebane kurwa!
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Chicken.
Is that why he can evade that shit?
Round three. Fight. Chicken.
There we go, bastard. There we go, revenge. No round brown, bitch. My shit, kurwo. Eat it! Eat my fucking shit.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Chicken.
¡Vamos a divertirnos!
Chicken.
¿Tienes café?
Here we go! Oh.
¿Necesitas más café?
Round three. Fight.
Alright. Ah, that's how it's done. That's how it's done.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
¿Es hora de entrar? Aquí.
Round one. Fight. Observa. Il mio potere! Il bagliore di Sirio purifica tutto! Arrivederci! Osserva!
Ja pierdolę, no kurwa.
Round two. Fight! Kick it! Osserva!
Kurwa. Man.
Osserva!
There we go. Give me my promotion, bastard.
Fight! Osserva! Osserva!
Oh my god, attack that fucker. How? How you predict this?
Round four. Fight!
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
You win. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Osserva. Chicken.
And this guy is doing the same fucking combo over and over. Fucking kurwa, like fucking hop kick into fucking combo kurwa. Over and over.
Osserva. Fight. Chicken.
Fuck the Wi-Fi.
Osserva. Chicken. Cosa?
Man, the arrow went through her and she hit that.
¿Tienes café?
Fuck.
Round four. Fight.
No look at this, he does one thing over and over. Kurwo pierdolona, głupia szmato.
Chicken.
Man, the fucking thing is so fucking annoying, kurwa. Bro, no how you can do the same fucking combo over and over and over? I swear to God, you are the worthless piece of shit I ever played.
Fight.
There we go.
You win.
Man, like every launcher was the same fucking shit.
Get ready for the next battle. Chicken.
Okay, wait.
Master Ken here with another secret street fighting tip. Recently, some students
Guys, you want me to react to something? Send your links in the description. This Discord. And in the Discord, send me your links, and I will watch it, no matter how much the cringe. Don't worry, I will accept you if you have normal. I will accept you. Go on.
Master Ken here with another secret street fighting tip. Recently, some students messaged me and asked me if I had any wheelchair defense techniques. Wasn't sure why they would ask something like that, but then I started to analyze this situation and realized someone in a wheelchair can absolutely be a criminal. There's no rule that says someone in a wheelchair can't be a terrorist. He could have a gun or a knife or a bomb on him. He could be breaking into my house to assault me or my family, or maybe he's just looking for a can of WD-40. But the point is, he's broken the law, he's posed a threat to me, so I need to analyze him, figure out how do I defend myself against a destructive disabled, okay? First thing that he has an advantage of is he is at striking distance with my groin. All the strikes he throws straight, gonna go right to my groin. Gotta watch out for that. Secondly, he can use his body as a weapon. He can throw his limbs at me, and even if I catch one, if I strike it, he's not gonna feel it, okay? So no advantage there. He is also gonna have a very strong upper body. You know how as people lose their sight, but then their other senses increase. They can hear trains or smell mint from long distances, right? A paraplegic tends to be very strong in the upper body because they use it all the time. So if I try to reach and grab the chair, he's gonna grab me. I may not be able to get away. And then the biggest disadvantage I have is that he literally has wheels attached to his body. He is what is known as a centaur, which is Latin for half man, half machine. If I'm fighting him downhill on a decline and he starts wheeling after me, I'm not gonna be able to outrun him. He's gonna run me right over, so I gotta watch out for that too. So what do I do to defend myself in this situation, being attacked by someone in a wheelchair? First thing I'm gonna do, I gotta keep his hands busy, so I'm gonna fake high, which would technically be low in any other fight, right? If we were stand-up fighting, fake high would be up here. But if you're fighting someone that is sitting, voluntarily or otherwise, fake high is going to be the new fake low.
You're up here.
So chair high. So fake high. Then I'm going to reach down, put the brakes on this criminal, literally decrease his mobility so that I can spin out of striking distance and stun him with a dragon punch to the back of the head. Okay? Now I'm going to use a move designed by the famous dancer Frank Shapiro. It is called a pirouette. I can spin without losing my balance and getting in perfect position to get rid of this wheelchair wacko, take him right out of circulation with a step through side kick like so. Then for your trouble, you might as well
Wheelchair cycle.
get yourself a chair. Just self-defense takes a lot out of you. So that's how to defend yourself against a destructive disabled. I'm Master Ken. Attention! Salute! Yes.
Mustache make everything. Holy shit, man. Learn self-defense. Muay Thai is the bullshit. Rest on the groin.
Leslie underscore here 0. Said sorry if I'm bugging ya. But yo, I whipped up some sick of art for a streamer wanna peep its slightly smiling face.
No. No, dude. Thanks for watching. Bro, no. I don't want any art. I am the art. I am the work of art. I am the best art you can see.
This video is definitely going to get demonetized and
They're Polish. Yes. Wanna watch it. So, you guys gonna watch how I eat. Okay? I'm gonna do. Gonna finish eating my shit. Yeah. Thing I want to say? No. Shut the hell up. Awesome.
The cheese man said nobody wants to see you eating, they only want Tekken.
No. Fuck that guy. I'm bored of that. I'm so fucking bored. Can you hear me? Okay, now it's gonna be a little bit better. Okay, I have to react.
The cheese man said shut up Davis, random guy, David Blake, Waleed B, Panda Shoes, Sotoroku, Leslie L _ here and Chris Thornton. The cheese man said I'm reacting to you not playing Tekken like you're supposed to.
Fuck second. You're dumb. To be fair, I'm the only streamer left. Everybody quit.
The cheese man said go Lydia, she easier to rank up.
Shut the hell up. I will go when I want. Okay. I charge up. Kurwa, 1.5 hours. Shut the hell up.
The cheese man said the only streamer who streams Tekken for 20 minutes lol. The cheese man said okay, I'm out.
Thank God. Okay, guys. If you want me to react, send your links in the description. There is Discord, and send your links there. I will watch them no matter the cringe. Let's go.
this video is definitely going to get
The
demonetized
cheese man
and age
said not
restricted, so
gonna
if you want to
watch
support what I
Brainrot.
do,
Then fuck off.
please consider signing up for my Patreon by clicking the link in the description. YouTube moderation team, this is an educational video. I simply want to make my audience aware of things that they should never say. Спасибо, danke, merci, gracias. Assalamu alaikum и добро пожаловать на мой канал. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 most iconic swear words, curses, or grotesque expressions in
Amazing.
foreign languages. But a little disclaimer, bedauerlicherweise, к сожалению, malheureusement, I do not know every language in the world, so this list is going to be heavily based on the languages that I have personal knowledge of. So please educate me down in the comments about all the other words that I am unaware of. So without further ado, давайте начнем. Coming in at number 10, we have Hostide colis de tabarnak in the French language. Hostide colis de tabarnak literally translates to communion host of the chalice of the tabernacle. And it's only used in what should be the independent country of Quebec. Vive le Québec libre! 85% of the Quebecois people are Catholic, so it makes sense why their swear words are so deeply rooted in religion. But it's funny when you compare these words to the incredibly secular and dirty curses used in France. These Quebecois words can be used independently of one another or strung together. Stub your toe? Colis. Your girlfriend asks if you'd love her if she was a worm? Hostide tabarnak. I used to think these words were cute and innocent until I argued with a guy who had face tattoos in Montreal and he hit me with a tabarnak de vierge. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have Scheisse in the German language. Scheisse literally translates to poop or shit, and it's really the catch-all curse for expressing frustration across the German-speaking world. German is a very powerful sounding language already, so nothing hits harder than a loud and passionate Scheisse from a pissed off German. The true beauty of Scheisse comes from how it can be used in so many different expressions. Das ist mir scheißegal. Das ist doch alles Scheisse. And it can also be used as a verb. Ich scheiß mir gleich in die Hose. Du kannst Tod und Leben nicht bescheißen. It's just a powerful and poetic word that you should watch out for. At the number 8 spot, we have kelb in the Arabic language. Kelb literally translates to dog, and you might be wondering, dog? That's not a very bad word, what? And you're right. If you use the word kelb to describe a literal dog in Arabic, that's very halal. But if you call someone a kelb in Arabic, it's very haram and worthy of an astaghfirullah. It is a very, very serious insult in Arab culture, which I find interesting. It's mainly used in the phrase inta kelb if you're insulting a man, and inti kelba if you're insulting a woman, which I hope you don't do very often. There are some other really vulgar curses in Arabic, but they're just so graphic and inappropriate that I'm not comfortable discussing them. For number 7, we have joder in the Spanish language. Joder is a verb really only used in Spain, which means to have intercourse. Something I have never done because it would distract me from language learning. It's used constantly in daily life. I mean, Spaniards can't go 2 minutes without dropping a J-bomb. The most straightforward way to use it is to simply scream joder when something upsets you, but it can also be used in a ton of other contexts. My favorite example is the phrase no me jodas tío, which literally translated is really screwed up, but it means more like, come on bro, you're joking. Also there's por favor deja de joder, which could be interpreted as please stop having intercourse, but it really means please stop complaining. I love joder because it sounds so strong with the harsh J pronunciation that the Spaniards have. The rest of the language is kinda soft, but the hard joder just does it for me. Coming in at number 6, we have the word bomboclat in Jamaican Creole or patois. Bomboclat definitely has the coolest meaning out of anything on this list, as it literally translates to butt cloth. But it can basically mean anything you want it to. It's commonly used to emphasize something. For example, what are you doing is wayadu in Jamaican patois, but to make it sound a little angrier, you could say waya bomboclat do, which is so beautiful. What are you butt cloth doing? You can also call someone a bomboclat, which is an insult, the equivalent of calling someone toilet paper. Or you can just scream bomboclat if you're surprised, angry, shocked, pissed off, you name it. You slip on some ice in Jamaica, bomboclat. Your wife's boyfriend kicks you out of the house, bomboclat. It's infamous and universal. I like how it's long. I feel like most curse words these days are too short. At number 5, we have madar chod in the Hindi language. Madar means mother and chod means to have intercourse. So yeah, it means someone who has intimate relations with a mother. It's important to note that there is also ben chod, which is the same but with a sister. You can call someone a madar chod by simply saying tu madar chod hum, which was the first thing I ever learned in Hindi. The reason why I really love madar chod so much is because I have seen countless videos online of Indian men calling each other the word in street fights. And there's just something powerful about people arguing and insulting each other in the Hindi language. I think it's a soft sounding language, kinda the opposite of Dutch or German, so I can't really wrap my mind around how madar chod is so offensive to people who natively speak Hindi. At number 4, we have the word perkele in the Finnish language. Perkele literally translates to devil, but the word's origins trace back to the name of the Baltic god of thunder. That's badass. No one knows anything about the Finnish language, as no one has ever learned it since it's practically impossible, and there are like 10 people total in Finland. But for some reason, the word perkele is famous, and tons of people seem to know about it all around the world. It's used generally in the same way an American would say, God damn, but it can be used in more creative ways as well. I love perkele because it sounds so magical and whimsical. Perkele, perkele. It just doesn't sound aggressive at all, even though it's definitely the strongest curse word in the Finnish language. I once had a dream that I was married to the former Prime Minister of Finland, and she would always yell perkele at me. So in real life, I kinda still feel connected to it. Coming in at number 3, we have kurwa in the Polish language. Kurwa literally translates to a woman who has intimate relations with many people in a promiscuous manner, which would be sexist, but Polish people mainly use it in a completely different way. It's pretty much just an interjection that you can yell when something annoys you or when someone is pissing you off. It seems to have a wide range of pronunciations, like sometimes I hear it as the short kurwa, but often they pause a bit on the rolled R for emphasis and say something like kurwa. It can be said in isolation, but it's commonly combined with other words to make expressions such as bober kurwa or kurwa mać. And kurwa can go practically anywhere in a sentence, so it's beautifully universal, and there's no excuse why you shouldn't say it constantly, even if you're not speaking Polish. At the number 2 spot, we have in the American language. The word literally translates to and it's a verb that means to have intercourse, but it can be used in every way imaginable. You can tell someone you or off, I want to get the out of the United States, this is a refrigerator, holy this, I'm a up, it, I don't give a flying what the is happening. I've also noticed that people often throw it into other languages as an interjection, and that really goes to show you how universal it has become. Before we get to the number 1 curse word in the world, I would like to let you know that my friend dared me to shave my head and I did it. I'd also like to go over a few honorable mentions that barely missed the list. Caralho in Portuguese. It means male genitalia, but it's just a cute way of being like, shit, damn it.
Said yo.
Caralho.
Yo.
Polyglot in American. Back in the day, being a polyglot was cool, but now it's a slur. Siktir in Turkish. It means
Said,
screw
how are you
off, and I
sound
really
cool.
just love how it sounds super powerful. And at the number 1 spot, we have none other than the glorious, iconic, beautiful word that we all know and love, Блядь, in the Russian language. It doesn't really directly translate to anything, as the word doesn't even exist. It's not in the dictionary. The real word is spelled with a D instead of a T. And with a D, it means a promiscuous woman, but over time, Russians just started saying it out of context and also started writing it with a T until it turned into the блядь that we all know and love today. Блядь. I'd say it's most similar to the American interjection, and it's often paired with the word suka to make the iconic expression suka блядь. It should be noted that блядь can also be shortened to bля for use in formal settings, and there's also a cutesy version, blin, which literally translates to pancake. Блядь is the curse word of all curse words. There are millions of videos of Russians doing gnarly shit on the internet, and there is at least one блядь in every one of those videos. Please tell me which words should have been on the list in the comments, and please consider signing up for my Patreon if you'd like to support me, since this video will most definitely be demonetized. I'm planning some epic stuff for my Patreon in the near future, so it's a great time to join. Dosvi goodbye.
Oh, shut the hell up. Okay, guys, if you want me to react to something, send me your links in the description. Bye. Now I have to make more language simp.
TT_Milkers 420. Said lol.
How long this is? 35-second milkers, kurwa. Guys, if you want me to react to something, send your link in the descriptions. There is Discord. Join the Brotherhood. Stronger together. Let's go.
Hey, look how cool this nigga Tom is, though. This nigga game is so cold. Look, boom, bam. Throw the little small boot on the counter. Boom, pop the hat. What's up? Let me gonna smoke this seed. Bop, roll it in one hand. Flip it, leave it open. Let the mouse lick it. Come here, bitch. Yeah. And boom, throw it in the air. Pop it with the fire. Bow! Yeah. One pull, nigga. That motherfucker gone. I'm done with it. What's that? Howdy, bitch.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, send me your links in the description. There is Discord, okay? Hey Milkers, do I have to react to other things? You said in general something. I'm not gonna record this.
What's your biggest turnoff in guys?
Oh my god.
Probably when they don't work out, go to the
Oh, really?
gym and stuff. Yeah.
White men.
So what do you guys prefer in a guy?
Really rich,
Really black.
at least 6'5".
6'5"?
Yeah.
He's got to be taller, you know?
Between men or women, who has a harder life?
Absolutely women.
Why?
We're sexualized everywhere we go.
Yeah, like catcalled.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's your biggest turnoff in guys?
Bro, Milkers, kurwa. I need help. Man, I don't know if I wanna watch Murahara, kurwa. It's gonna be long, yeah. He has like 20 minutes, kurwa. Yeah, but
Don't
what?
worry, guys. 4chan is still down as we're speaking. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's still gone. The hackers are still making their world known. But I want to talk about a little bit of video game stuff today. Man, that PlayStation stuff is getting really expensive. There's a lot of positives I look forward to. So I'm gonna start this video off before I have to apply the butt cream to myself because what I'm gonna speak about will get me a little heated. Do you guys see these Oblivion screenshots? This stuff, in my opinion, okay, looks all right, looks pretty good. I'm excited to play Oblivion again. You're like, wow, you're getting hyped for an old game. I used to play Oblivion back when I was a kid, back in high school. Enjoyed the ever-loving hell out of this game. I'm excited to relive it. That Todd Howard put a crack house into this game, and there are mods where you can literally get the entire fucking world of Cyrodiil addicted to skooma. Okay, I joke. I'm not even joking. Okay, that's what I'm excited to do. But anyways, my medieval drug fantasies aside, I want to talk about these crazy price increases for PlayStations. Now, I think personally, this generation of consoles, whether you play the Xbox Series or the PlayStation 5, I don't really think they're super impressive. I feel like the last generation, PS4, Xbox One, and especially the 360 PS3 generation, there were just a lot of banging exclusive games on every side, especially in the first, I want to say 3-4 years. The first 3-4 years of PlayStation and Xbox were kind of insane. Okay, literally you had games like Bloodborne on Sony side, you had games like Sunset Overdrive on the Xbox side. These were primo goddamn games. Okay, I mean even the launch titles that came out, you had shit like Dead Rising 3 straight out of the gate.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with this. Like before, we had so many good games, and now we have shit.
On PlayStation side, you had fucking Knack straight out of the gate. I mean, we will never get a launch lineup that goddamn amazing ever again. But usually, as the gaming generation starts, and the PlayStation 5 is pretty goddamn old at this point. It's not next. It's gonna be old gen in a couple years at this point. Okay, with how things are going. But usually as you go through a generation, that console should be going down in price. Okay, remember when Sony comes on stage, with the PlayStation 3, and they're like, yeah, you guys might want to sell a kidney for this one, at least to us Canadians. I was like, all right, fine, okay, it's gonna get cheaper down there, and it did. Okay, you had the PlayStation Slim, you had the PlayStation Anorexia. Okay, you had these things slipping down in the price pool, and that's good because down the road, you want to get into gaming, you want to probably jump in and afford at least another video game or two, maybe a controller if you want to split screen with your friend, as if that feature still exists these days. But you don't expect the price to just go over. So Sony, all right, and I'm kind of singling out Sony today because I really feel like there's a lot of corporate greed at play. But let's read this. With the backdrop of a challenging economic environment, you couldn't understand that one, including high inflation of the Sonic variety, I'm sure, and fluctuating exchange rates, SIE has made the tough decision to raise the recommended retail price, the RRP, of the PS5 console in markets involving Europe, the Middle East and Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. So as a Canadian, I'm still scared shitless because this could just jump up in price anyways, okay? Now, obviously, look, I'm not going to hide the fact I can afford a price increase, but I don't think most gamers, especially gamers who are just wanting to get in and play their video games, usually can, okay? PlayStation 5 base is already a tall order for a lot of people who are kind of making their fucking dollar stretch as far as they can. Forget the PlayStation Pros or anything, right? But looking at these prices, so Europe, the new price has jumped up to 499.99 euros, okay? To give you an idea of how much that is, in Canadian buckaroonies, that's almost $800, okay? And let's not forget, none of these fucking prices include taxes, sales tax, whatever the fuck extra you have to pay on top of this. Now, if you're in the United Kingdom, you gotta pay 429.99 pounds sterling for this. Now, how much is that in comparison? Okay, I mean, if you just compare that to, again, Canadian bucks, $790, okay? But to show you, what that would look like for US dollars, that's at minimum 570 US, and that's before I understand taxes even applied. Now, to give you an idea, this is the digital version.
The fuck? Why? It's the same price as I pay for mine, and I had with the disc. The fuck is happening?
Of the PlayStation 5. So you're not even getting the fucking Blu-ray drive attached on top of this. Now you want to talk about some Looney Tunes, ladies and gentlemen? Australia and New Zealand are the prime examples of how corporate fucking,
TT_Milkers 420
Ultra HD Blu-ray drive.
said cause Trump Kappa.
Australian dollars. Now how much is that in Canadian bucks? That's $732 Canadian. Okay, so somehow the standard PS5 I think is a little bit cheaper in this situation. Now thankfully in a lot of cases it seems like that disc drive that you can buy separately for a PS5 Pro and Slim that might have jumped down a little bit to 79 euros, 70 pounds sterling, and so on and so forth. Guys and gals, okay, I don't think this console consoles worth the fucking price anymore. Okay, I think $700 for a goddamn gaming console is just way too fucking much. Okay, at least in today's day and age. All right, that is an insane price point to be looking at. Now, a lot of people have kind of said, oh, this might be due to like the tariffs and everything, and maybe a lot of inflation and those fluctuating exchange rates. And I can probably believe that, yeah, inflation plays a big role into this as well too. There are different exchange rates that, because again, like $1 in Canadian bucks is not worth the same as a US dollar. Obviously, you're going to change things around. But from my understanding and general history, the euro and the pound sterling are pretty, sterling currencies in of themselves. So I've always noticed that when it came to brand new games, Europeans were always the one getting butt fucked on the price of anything more than the average person. That is by the way the word of the day that I'm using. But yeah, this is an expensive system overall. And the thing about it is it would make sense from a tariff perspective if they up the price in the United States, but they've not. So there's been a bit of a theory that's been running around, and again, I don't know how valid this is, but I'm sure the economists watching can probably correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like a lot of the actual increases around the world have been carefully adjusted by the actual company so that they can kind of offset whatever losses they face in the American market. So let's say the tariffs affect a gaming console like the PlayStation 5, right? Which they probably will, just because that's how manufacturing and imports and stuff works. So if all of a sudden PlayStations in the United States are
Songitto 1986 said https://static-cd.jtvn.net/emoticon/default/dark/3.0.
Obviously, when it affects video games and my computers,
Songitto 1986 said
Kappa. Which obviously between the United States and China, apparently it's got up to 200%. They're just constantly retaliating at each other, which is the numbers getting higher and higher and higher. So it's one of those things where I don't see an end goal in sight until somebody caves in. And I think Pride and Ego are working pretty hand in hand for both sides of the world.
TT_Milkers420
but there were still talks about exemptions.
said
so
use tab to correct.
There were tariffs put onto
Songitto 1986 said Kappa TT_Milkers420 said or to autofill.
Exports and you start to actually make things more expensive, it's going to raise prices for not just video games, pretty much anything that uses computer chips in the first place. So in the last few days, because companies like Apple were shitting themselves, rightfully so, because guess what?
Songitto 1986
guess what powers just most computers in general?
said PogChamp.
Because of all that, they started adding exceptions. So I guess now smartphones are exempt. I guess computer chips for desktop systems are a bit exempt from this entire list. Again, this is an ever fluctuating situation. So yeah, because of that, some gaming consoles apparently might be trying to find a way to cheat the system. So apparently I was hearing the Nintendo Switch 2 was going to somehow register itself as maybe a handheld gaming computer, right? Something like a Steam Deck or something like I guess that upcoming Xbox system or really anything that can be used for computer purposes. But because the Nintendo Switch might classify as a toy, not a gaming computer or a handheld computer, they could be subject to those insanely high tariffs. So it feels like every country or every company over here is maybe trying to find a way to add or force in a functionality like computer usage into their devices just so they can actually claim something else and get those tariff benefits. It kind of reminds me of when Sony allowed you to install Linux onto a PlayStation 3. They didn't do it because they wanted you to have a desktop computer. They actually, from my understanding, did it so they could bypass some European tax loophole to sell their system as a desktop computer, simply on the merit that you can install Linux onto it and use it technically as a gaming computer, or not again, or just as a desktop computer. Browse the web, write a document, do work stuff on, right? That's kind of what I think is basically the goal from some of these companies. But beyond all of it, it wasn't just the hardware that I think is increasing, which is one of the reasons why I'm also making this video. I think Sony's greed has sort of jumped up a little bit because all of a sudden PlayStation Plus prices, at least where I live in Canada, have spiked again. So all of a sudden you have these systems that previously were $12 a month, suddenly spiking up to $14. Now you might be like, well, that's not a crazy jump. Remember the boiling frog technique, right? You don't just jump the price up to an insane amount. You just slowly increase it ever so much. But I want to show you how expensive PlayStation Plus is right now. If you just get the essential PlayStation Plus, which is what I actually got to play Monster Hunter Wilds on, because I generally play those games on console anyways, per year, you're paying $109, okay? 110 Canadian dollars for a fucking year of PlayStation Plus. And what do you get for a whole year? You get monthly games. So I think this month was maybe Pac-Man World, and that was it. Might have been something else, but certainly not worth the $110 rental I get as part of being in the Plus umbrella. You get access to online multiplayer, so literally the act of playing with your friends, which in most cases, by the way, is peer-to-peer connectivity, and sometimes it is servers that are hosted and paid for by the actual gaming company on something independent of Sony. So it's kind of crazy how on consoles we have all been conditioned to pay to basically play with our friends, whereas on PC, with no matter what launcher you go to, every single game that you play online is free, unless it's a specific MMO service like Final Fantasy Online or World of Warcraft that you have to pay a little bit extra for, right? But this is like people say name a scam that's been fucking normalized.
True.
Console paid multiplayer. Now I don't know why the fuck the price jumped up. I can't imagine it's because of evolving market conditions or tariffs, especially the ability for me to use my own fucking internet service to play with my friends on servers that have mostly been paid to a cloud service provider from the game manufacturer and publisher themselves, okay? Because here's the fun fact. When you play GTA Online on a fucking PlayStation, you're not playing on PlayStation servers. You're mostly playing on Microsoft Azure servers, AWS servers that have been rented by Rockstar or Take-Two to let you play a video game. So again, just the mere act of you playing with another user on the PlayStation Network is a paid-for service. It's a scam that's been normalized, and it's the same thing for Nintendo Switch. It's the same thing for Microsoft Xbox as well too. It's insane how you can buy an Xbox game, on the PC, and then you can buy it on a Series X, and you have to pay to play online on the Series X, but not on the PC. It's an insane scam that, in my opinion, is just normalized. So if you jump to the extra version, that goes to $190. Now here you get the game catalog and Ubisoft Classics, and that just gives you a revolving game catalog. So it's basically like PlayStation Game Pass in an extent. And then of course the premium package, which this might just bend you over the fucking table and just give it to you raw. That is $225, and you basically get access to, I guess, the everything before some PlayStation Classic games, which emulators exist. Okay, just figure out how to fucking get PCSX2 on your computer. It could probably run on many handheld systems. Shit, it runs on phones to an extent. You might as well just play those games on your PC. Okay, you don't need to pay a company $224 to emulate old ass games. Simple as that. Game trials. So demos, and then cloud streaming. So if you don't want to download the game, I guess you can just stream it to your system. Again, PlayStation has released, at least in this premium tier, $224 worth of stuff that, in my opinion, just isn't really fucking worth it. And these prices just keep going up. And I'm not believing so much that it's like market conditions. I honestly think that this is just straight up fucking greed from PlayStation and really any company that's choosing to use the current like Terra 4 as a way to silently jack up prices all over the world. Okay, I normally don't promote Xbox because of how they handle game preservation, but if you're somebody that's in the console gaming space, literally speaking, like with all these fucking insane price increases, this might be the only console that actually is worth getting. Okay, for like $650, you're at least, in my opinion, in Canada getting a far better system than something else where at least on like the PlayStation side, they don't even give you the disc drive with the most digital version available. I mean, this is the most expensive Xbox right now. You can still get like the cheaper Series S if that's what you're worried about. In fact, some of my friends who probably aren't going to get a PlayStation because of these price increases anyways, but they want to play games like GTA 6, will probably just get like a Series S or maybe an X if they can find it on the cheap and just play the game there. I mean, guys, this generation of consoles has gotten so needlessly expensive, and especially when I look at PlayStation, like I am a Sony kind of guy, but if I look at PS5, like actual true exclusive games, what's really funny about it is this list only consists of 39 games, and they're not 39 games that are even released or actually truly exclusive. So games like Astrobot, which is fine, it's a great platformer, but it's Astrobot. And then, of course, you've got Demon Souls, which is, again, just a pure remake of a PlayStation 3 game. This and, like, Astrobot, in my opinion, are not worth the full price, okay? Now, granted, there are other games coming out, like Ghost of Yotai, Death Stranding 2, which I'm actually looking forward to, and I think Marvel Wolverine and Intergalactic, but it's kind of wild how these games are coming out typically towards what should be the latter half of the PlayStation 5 lifespan. If this is how bare bones PlayStation 5 is, and games just continuously get more expensive, and again, literally time between releases, it used to be like entire franchises would drop on one gaming generation. Now it's entire gaming franchises will just skip a gaming generation. Case in point, Grand Theft Auto, for instance. I don't think I'm looking forward to the PSX, okay? I think, if anything, these price increases have basically shown me that if you've got, like, this kind of money or any kind of money, you probably are better, off putting it towards building a PC. Because a lot of these exclusive games just end up on PC at one point anyways, right? They just come out like 2 or 3 years later. Even games like GTA 6 will probably show up on PC at least a year, maybe 2 years after the release of, the game on console. So if you're willing to wait, all right, it really, in my opinion, isn't even worth getting these systems, okay? The prices have gone up, but honestly, the value of these systems, at least what they provide just isn't there. In my opinion, it used to be if you were a single player gamer and you weren't, playing online with your friends, I would always recommend just get a console because at the end of the day, it would be cheaper than buying the fucking PC. You buy one console, you play single player, you have one controller, and you could pick up your physical games on sales at like a mom and pop shop or like a brick and mortar store at some point down the road. But with how horny this industry is getting to killing the physical ownership, it might be down the road that the next PlayStation 6 probably will not have a disc drive. It might be that the next Xbox probably won't have an actual Blu-ray drive. It's just kind of insane to see, okay? And even if these systems do have physical drives, a lot of these games that they release, at least Xbox's first party, they don't even have the entire game on physical media. It's just an entire scam, or a set of scams that are being fucking normalized. And yeah, I kind of want to talk about it because it's getting expensive, man. And I just don't think it's goddamn worth it. And I think at some point, if there would ever be a crash in this industry, it would be purely out of the greed being exhibited by these companies. And I don't think there really is any defense. And if there is a defense you're willing to make, I do want to ask you to tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
TT_Milkers 420 said the Xbox looks like a fucking grill, and the PS5 looks like a Oreo.
I know. Oh, I wanna see this Harada vlog.
Yo, guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here. Welcome to a new video. What is happening? This is a thing I just saw. Arada has blocked Arslan on Twitter. As you can see here, Arslan is completely bamboozled, and I needed to make a quick video about this situation because honestly, I don't know what to say anymore. Honestly, they keep spitting in our face. First, they deliver the worst patch in history of mankind. Then they put an emergency patch that it's alright, but it doesn't fix all the problems, and so we want more. But we have to see, and we have to wait still. But then they continuously spit in our face. Thank you for the follow. I don't understand. They continuously spit in the faces of the community that support them for years and years. Why? After all these years, Harada has blocked Arslan Ash randomly. Randomly, not even an explanation, nothing. So, like, it's almost like Harada wants to steal the spotlight from Michael Murray. That Michael Murray is blocking people left and right. There's actually a rumor that basically Murray is blocking people watching at their Reddit, so he watches secretly. Their Reddit goes into their Twitter profiles that are completely unrelated to Tekken and just blocks them. And apparently Arada was a little bit jealous of Murray, and he said like something like, "Your attention, all attention goes to you. Your these blocks completely dead, and so on." And basically now he also blocks people randomly. I don't know. In fact, I made a post of this about this because it's very fun. And I wanted to tell you this because it's actually unbelievable. The things that the Tekken community is living through right now, probably the dark ages of tech between the shills, the ones that say, "Yeah, but season 2 is not so bad," the ones that are saying, "Yeah, but Brian is not so nerfed," "Yeah, but you are doomers," "Yeah, but this," "Yeah, but that," "Yeah, but the developers are the best," and the developers that continuously rupture the relationship between the community and themselves. Why? Stop, you pieces of shit. Really, I'm tired. I'm tired of being gentle with these motherfuckers. Okay, we understand. Do you understand our needs? You apologize. Good. You made the worst patch in history of mankind. What's with all of this blocking left and right? Why would you block a pro player that is one of the few that is still playing your shitty game competitively and still putting the Tekken on the spotlight?
TT_Milkers 420
one of the few people
said you don't like my game. We can't be friends. Harada became like Murray see no evil.
Harada is weird.
It's actually unbelievable. I don't know what to say, guys, really. This is the worst situation I've ever seen in a fighting game, or in a game in general, between the community and the fans, and the people that support the game. They continuously destroy the relationship between them and us. Okay, first they did the bullshit patch, then they apologized, good, okay, and then they continuously mock us with these actions. In fact, I made a post and said, stop blocking random people, you two, Michael, Murray, and Arada. Because honestly, we are tired, man. What the fuck? What is this behavior? Fuck you, really. Before I would say, yeah, maybe let's give them some time. No, now fuck you, really. As a content creator, I'm saying to Arada and Michael Murray, fuck you. Okay, so I'm completely open and honest about it. I want an explanation of why Arsenal was blocked, like a serious explanation of why blocking a random pro player randomly that is still willing to play your shit game that is in shit conditions because of you, because of the fact that you didn't listen to your community, and because of that fucking idiot that still in his place that continuously does random bullshit over random bullshit in your own game. That is Michael Murray and Ikeda. Okay, we understood. Your apologies were very, very appreciated. You did a fantastic discourse, and then you continuously behave like this towards your community, towards the people that support you. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But I wanted to quickly cover this story because honestly, it's unbelievable. I don't know what to say.
I am Mighty Keith.
Oh. Okay, so that didn't go over well. Selling games at $80. What did you think was gonna happen? Quick, go live stream the Nintendo Treehouse and display our overpriced games. We did, and they all told us to drop the price. Boy, if it's one thing I hate, it's a broke ass. Nintendo ninjas are available if we need to dispatch them, sir.
420. Said Arslan and Nee don't like Tekken, but are the best Tekken players of all time. Blocking him just tells you Tekken franchise died.
I don't know, maybe it's a mistake.
No one's broken any rules yet. We can't let them out.
420.
Well, sir, I mean...
Said Tekken.
What if we lowered the price? What if I lowered you in battery acid? What? Don't ever say some dumb mess like that again. Sir, we're selling games for $80. Not even Sony did something like that. So Sony and Xbox can release Last of Us and Skyrim 1 million times. But I increase, the money of all my games by $10 and I'm the villain? Well, sir, all of you are the villains. So, sir, I'm sorry. Donald Trump just said he's increasing the tariffs on all the products. What? If Trump makes me pay more, I gotta charge more to the customers. Sir, what should I tell social media? Tell them we have to hold the pre-orders back to adjust for, however the market's gonna be. And then what do we do? Price of the brick going up, boy, what you mean? The mob is trying to run us down, and you want to charge more for the Switch too? No! What do you think I am, an idiot? Oh, thank God. We're gonna charge more for everything else. Oh, come on!
Boy, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Yo, no. When the main man calls your wife for disgusting.
I don't know if you've heard about this content creator called the Main Man, basically a half-baked Mishima player who really likes to talk about things he doesn't really understand, but in one of his latest videos he talked about my favorite character that I like, and it made me so angry that I spilled my apple juice all over my Pokemon card collection.
TT_Milkers420. Said it's 4 years old.
I know, but it's still... I don't know why the frame whisper is showing me. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the all the way.
TT_Milkers420. Said Eliza is a slut.
God damn it. She's a waifu. Let me see, because Tekken has Lars problem, showing no fear. Okay, let me watch this.
What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another classic Tekken 8 rant video. Here we are going to talk about some more issues when it comes to Tekken 8 Season 2. And right now, the issue that we are going to talk about is Lars, this prick-ass fake Mishima in love with a fucking cyborg-ass character, Lars Alexander. Total straight prick in Tekken 8 Season 2. The character is flat out busted. Nothing good about this character, and I'm going to tell you right now, Lars is a definite issue in Tekken 8 Season 2. A lot of people are not going to say that because they're scared, and y'all already know how C-Money, a.k.a. D all the way G, gets down. I am not scared to speak my mind. I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck if it's an opinion or a fact. But right now, when it comes to this character here, I'm talking absolute facts. This is not an opinion. This character is busted. He's overpowered. He's broken. He's a piece of shit, and he needs to be fucking fixed. And if y'all want want evidence, if y'all want information, y'all just saw the fucking intro clip of that infinite positive bullshit that he can do from his fucking stance. There's no counterplay to his stances at all. And when it comes to this fucking character in season 2 of Tekken 8, you can barely fight back against this trick ass character. Not only that, he still got that mashy, spammy 1-1-1, which still goes into eat dash on block in Tekken 8 season 2. Yeah, y'all know that 1-1-1 Lars players like to spam out when they get in any type of trouble. And guess what? They're gonna hit you with it because a Lars player is basically using their thumbs and just basically trying to get that fucking shit off. Lars players, y'all garbage for that shit. That 1-1-1 into eat, bullshit. Complete bullshit. That's worse than Victor right now. That's straight up fucking facts. And you know, another crazy thing about this whole mess is that everybody always want to talk about Eddie's 3-3-3. That's all we've been hearing when it comes to Tekken 8. Eddie's 3-3-3. But what about Lars' trashy, mashy, spammy 1-1-1? What about that? You damn near can't even punish the fucking shit. Eddie's 3-3-3, you can punish it. But a Lars player can just do 1-1-1 to get out of anything. They can do 1-1-1 to get out of anything. The only thing that this stupid string can't beat is probably a rage art. That's it. But you best believe a Lars player is going to 1-1-1 out of anything that they can possibly think of. This is one thing that I've always hated about Tekken. Is the stupid character politics that is going on. Motherfuckers is always talking about Eddie 3-3-3, but motherfuckers is crickets when it comes to this shit right here from Lars. 1-1-1 into heat. Last time I checked, Eddie's 3-3-3 don't go into heat. This stupid ass string does. But people want to stay silent because Lars is a fake ass Mishima. I despise the character, so I'm gonna say something about it. Fuck him. Then on top of that, he's got the down 3-1, which basically if you end it in a combo on the wall, it's just the most overpowered wall combo in the game. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting up here ranting about how Brian Fury had the most overpowered wall combo in the game. Well, guess what? Tekken 8 Season 2.
These fucking horny ass juggles, man. So annoying, bro. That should take half my life off just doing yellow juggle. Just take the game.
Lars just shot up that fucking rank right there. Number 1 in that. The most overpowered wall combo in the game, thanks to this bitch ass down 3-1 that just looks absolutely fucking stupid and ends up taking more than half of your life. This is just absolutely fucking ridiculous what this character is doing out here. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, motherfuckers better start opening up their eyes and get off the fucking bullshit. You know, I understand Harada and Nakatsu said that they were working on stuff. Hey, this character needs to be a top priority right now. Lars needs to be an absolute top priority right now because this character fucking sucks, okay? This character fucking sucks. His frames are garbage, complete fucking trash. Like I said, the infinite bullshit that he do in his stances, +5, +1, all that dumb shit that's going on with this fucking character. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. And I understand people are gonna come in the comment section, well, nerf this character, nerf that character. Hey, we not talking about those other characters right now. We talking about this prick ass character right here, Lars Alexander, the character that is in love with a fucking cyborg. That's the character that we're talking about right now. Man, I swear, it just seems like somebody at Namco really got turned on by this whole cringe ass love story between Lars and Alyssa. They really trying to turn Lars into Alyssa. Well, you know what? In Tekken 8 Season 2, they have succeeded. And a lot of motherfuckers are not gonna stand for this shit because it's bullshit. His fucking entry stances are garbage. His damage is fucking garbage. All of those fucking plus frames on those fucking infinite entry loops. Man, get this fucking shit out of here, man. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about his bitch ass 3+4 in dynamic entry. Can somebody please ask me this question? Why is that stupid ass move a 2-hit combo in heat? Why is that stupid ass move a 2-hit combo in heat? Oh yeah, it's an overpowered OP as well. On top of it being a 2-hit fucking combo. What kind of fucking sense does this fucking make? What kind of fucking sense does this make? It makes absolutely none. None at all. Hashtag buff Lars my ass. And how much y'all want to bet I'm going to get some fucking idiot in the comment section talking about, oh, get good, learn the matchup. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all motherfuckers something right now. When it comes to Tekken 8 Season 2, motherfuckers need to get off that learn the matchup bullshit, okay? When it comes to Tekken 8, when it comes to a lot of these characters manipulate the fucking matchup. And if that wasn't the case, motherfuckers wouldn't be boycotting the damn game right now. So people need to get off of that shit talking about learn the matchup. Because right now in Tekken 8 Season 2, these characters have the ability to manipulate their matchups. Things are not what they seem when it comes to this game, and people know it. Just watch some idiot come in the comment section talking about learn the matchup when I got my fucking receipts on the damn screen. Now, as I said before, I understand there are a lot of other characters in this game that need to get fixed and nerfed. You know, characters such as Steve Fox, characters such as Heihachi's bitch ass, a couple of other characters too. I understand that. But right now, when it comes to this character right here, this character is an absolute issue. This character takes too much fucking work. I repeat, Lars takes absolutely too much work to go up against. It's like you are literally struggling against this character, and it does not matter what level that it is. It doesn't matter if it's a purple rank, blue rank, a Tekken King rank. You come up across this character, you are going to struggle. You're going to struggle against this character because it's too much fucking work. And that ought to tell people something right there. There's a clear issue when it comes to the fucking gameplay of this character. There should not be no reason why you have to pitch a perfect game in order to survive against this character. Literally. You're not going to beat this character in a 3-round set. It's not going to happen. It's going to take you the whole 5 fucking rounds. And like I said, it does not matter the rank level. It could be blue rank, Tekken King rank, shit, God of Destruction rank. It don't even fucking matter. This character is on some broken, overpowered bullshit right now, and people need to start speaking up about it. Man, get these fucking character politics and Tekken out of here. This character is trash, okay? And if this was Eddie Gordo, if this was Leroy, motherfuckers would be all over the internet about it. It'll be all over the internet about it. What's the difference between this Lars Tekken 8 Season 2 and Leroy Tekken 7? What's the real difference? It ain't. So people need to start speaking up about this shit. This shit is trash. This character needs to be fixed, and he needs to be fixed now. Fuck learning the matchup. How about fixing the fucking game, people? Remember, people, Harada and Nakatsu. Remember what Harada and Nakatsu both said. They want our feedback. So what's people gonna do about it? So when it comes to this character, I bet you absolutely nothing because people are scared. The only characters that people are thinking about right now is Eddie Gordo and Leroy. I don't understand why. Just like that stupid ass shit talking about, oh, we've encountered an issue where Eddie Gordo moves before the round starts versus Nina Williams. Are y'all fucking serious? Are y'all fucking serious right now? Anything to nerf Eddie. Any stupid thing to nerf Eddie. That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen, and it's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. They've encountered an issue that Eddie moves forward before the round starts against Nina, but you got Lars doing this bullshit all over Tekken 8 Season 2. I'm telling you, man, this is fucked up bullshit. People need to stop paying attention to Eddie all the time and pay attention to all these other bitch-ass broken characters, man. It's embarrassing. So what are people gonna do about it? This character needs to be a high priority right now. This character is terrorizing Tekken 8 right now. This character is worse than Fang in Tekken 7 right now. Y'all remember how Fang terrorized Tekken 7? All right, so here we go. We got this episode here with Lars. What's people gonna do about it? What's people gonna do about it? Like I said, the game is in our hands now. People need to start speaking up about this shit or else it's not gonna get done. It's not gonna get done, and all these fucking emergency patches are gonna be for nothing if we don't start speaking up like Harada said. And like I said, when it comes to Lars is absolute trash, and he needs to be fixed, and he needs to be balanced, because there ain't no way
The motherfuckers have to pitch a perfect ass game against this prick ass character. Fuck all of that shit. So let me know what y'all think about this whole situation with Lars. Yes, he's broken. Yes, he's overpowered. And to be quite honest with you, while we talking about this whole boycott shit, this character needs to be boycotted. This character needs to be boycotted. I would actually advise people, if you don't want to have a heart attack, don't rematch this character. You know, if y'all want to keep y'all sanity, don't rematch this character. If y'all don't want y'all blood pressure to go high, don't rematch this character. I'm just saying that truly from the bottom of my heart, because this character is an absolute piece of shit right now. So let me know in the comment section of what y'all think about this whole crap that's going on with Lars, even though people are not going to speak up on it because people are scared, because he's a fake ass Mishima. Everybody want to always focus on Eddie and Leroy all the damn time. So y'all already know how that shit go. But let me know what y'all think. Put y'all thoughts and y'all feelings in the comment section below. We can definitely get a conversation started. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Tekken 8 action on the internet, period. And I need y'all to do me a favor. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Why? Harada wants our feedback. And people need to see this shit when it comes to Lars, because he needs to be fixed. That's why. My name is Demetrius. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.
I think it's this one, huh? Oh, maybe it was Blackheart. Blackheart 86. Man, I saw a video today, and it was something about Arslan won the tournament. Lars, something like this. Arslan picks Lars and dominate entire. Okay.
Y'all ready to blaze away or what?
I watch Cats. Cat production. The Cat says gay Salt Slayer.
Everyone knows that Season 2 has been very, very chaotic, and it has had a very negative impact on Tekken 8 overall. From players leaving the game to tournaments lacking in players showing up. As you can see here with this tweet where the tournament got canceled because only 9 people showed up. Yikes. The Season 2 update and the patches that are coming after is sparking all different kinds of debates about combo length, combo damage, and then you also have people talking about the new heat mix-ups and how defensive or aggressive it is, and everyone's really just trying to understand and find a balance. Now, what's interesting about all of this is when you take into consideration the tournament aspect. And with Season 2 being so chaotic, you have to wonder, how will the tournament scene evolve? This game is a guessing fiesta right now, with some sidestepping involved, and the tournament players are very, very uninterested in playing the game. For example, Arslan Ash, he was not silent in this whole journey. When Season 2 first happened, he was out there doing parkour. He was rather do anything else besides play Tekken. We saw him texting other people, tweeting other people, telling them all to stop playing Tekken. But as the time passed, he eventually started to lock into the game itself and started to play it. We saw tweets like this where he's saying that he is stressed out by the game. I don't know what he's saying, but if someone can translate, please do so. One thing about Arslan Ash that's very different from many other players out there, many other competitive players, they all have a certain type of main character they play. Whether it be Anakin with Jack 8, whether it be Cuddlecore with Alyssa, everyone has a character they're known for. But Arslan, he kind of disrupted the whole scene back in Tekken 7 because he switches to anyone and everyone, and he's not shy about it. If you ask him, he'll say, yeah, I play the strongest character possible, and not only is that what I do, you should do it as well. He often pops up when people are complaining about their main characters and how this update ruined it or whatever update ruined it. He would say, hey, just switch to the strongest character possible. This is what he kind of highlighted in this tweet here, where he was talking about how he's kind of bored of playing Nina, and he hopes she gets nerfed so he can switch and play someone else. Now, Arslan Ash eventually began to shop around for a character. He was first eyeing Zafina with all of the buffs that she was given, but then he listed out a couple characters that he will never play, like Lily, Anna, Brian, Paul, and Lean. He says no matter how powerful they are, I will not play these characters because he simply don't like them. And then he eventually set on his new main, which is Lars. Now, the thing about Lars is very, very powerful in this game. Before the Season 2 update, Lars was all the way here in terms of usage. Now with Season 2, he is very quickly entering in the top 10 category. And as the tournaments get going and people really start to show off how good he is, he's going to crack that top 10 like never before. You can already see Dragunov has fell out of the top 10. This kind of goes back to the idea of the buff Lars campaign that happened during Tekken 7. If you were around during that time, you know how loud, how obnoxious, how determined those players were. And all of those Lars mains, you guys must be loving the power, the newfound power. Arslan Ash most certainly is. He put out this tweet here where he said, having so much fun playing Lars. Now, when you talk about the tournament that's currently going on, there is a 4-team tournament. You have the 4 team captains, and you have the format of the tournament as well. No matter how crazy the rivalry seems to get, you have the guys all hanging out, discussing Tekken, breaking down the intricacies of what Season 2 has to offer, and they're just hanging out. I love to highlight that because sometimes these rivalries can get really nasty online, but in real life, at these events, they're all like, loving Tekken and sharing the ideas of Tekken, the identity of Tekken. This is what Tekken, back in the arcade era of fighting games, everyone, yes, there will be rivalries formed, but at the end of the day, it's something that people can bond over and be brought together over, right? The love and passion of fighting games and Tekken. So that's something I want to highlight with this video here, because before the trash talk starts to happen, all of these guys are just united with their discussion of Tekken. He started off the event by saying Nina is dead. He then went into the tournament, there were 6 games played, and he bodied pretty much everyone. In the set of Korea versus Pakistan, Pakistan won the first game over Korea, and then the second game, Korea won over Pakistan. They tied it 1-1. But this is when Arslan Ash steps in. He bodies Molgold, he then bodies Ni, he then bodies Lohai, and he basically sweeps the entirety of Team South Korea on his own. All 3 of them. This resulted in him uploading a video on YouTube titled Solo Clutching on Team Korea with Lars. Arslan versus Team Korea, Ni, Lohai, and Molgold. A 30-minute video of him straight up styling on the Team Korea with Lars Alexanderson. He then says on Twitter, always trust your main. After basically bodying everyone at this event, he then went on Twitter and said, best Lars in the world. Who is it? He wants to be claimed the best Lars. People then start to tag a lot of people who are known for playing Lars, and he responds and says, you're going to Combo Breaker. So I'm totally up for playing all those guys you mentioned. Let's do this. So not only did he defeat Korea, but he also wants to defeat every Lars player out there, and he wants to prove himself to not only be the best player in the world, the best region,
in the world, but the best Lars player in the world. Arslan Ash really be wanting all the smoke. And if I was a Lars main, I would not be stepping in the ring. I'd be like, nope, I'm good. You can have that one. It's your character now. It's your character now. I'm gonna go play Victor. That's what I would do. I was never a Lars main to begin with. Now Carnage did not stop there. You had this intense match with Atif versus Tetsu. Tetsu did great work. This is the set of the day. But then Arslan Ash once again steps in and he bodies Tetsu. You know what's interesting about this whole thing? There's this whole hype around Europe versus America who would win. And surprise, surprise, America was not invited to this event. It was only Europe, Middle East, Pakistan, and South Korea. From the looks of it, Pakistan is by far the strongest region in the world. This tournament, they literally bodied everyone. 3-1 over Korea, 3-1 over Middle East, 3-2 over Europe, and they ended off this day being declared the winners. Now, this is not the end of the event because you still have day 3, which is South Korea versus Pakistan in the grand finals, and then the third place will be decided between Europe and the Middle East. Now, I do know that the Middle East players are having a little bit of a tough time. One of those guys being Raf was a Jin main. He was tweeting on Twitter that Jin is dead. And even though we've seen these dive kick loops that are like super plus on block and whatnot, maybe in a tournament environment that stuff doesn't work. And as a result of that, Middle East is getting fried. But currently the standings are Pakistan is number 1, Korea number 2, Europe is 3, Middle East is 4. And the difference between first place and second place is 5 victories. Not only is Pakistan dominating, but they're dominating with top tier characters. They're dominating in an environment that they do not like, one that is all about guessing, all about continuous pressure. I said this before and I'll say it again. Their ability to adapt to this new environment of Tekken, it continues to blow my mind. Arslan was said to be one of the best defensive characters in the game, and he said the only way you could beat him was by making him guess, confusing him. And Tekken is all about confusion, all about guessing. But even with that being the case, not only Arslan and Ash, but all of the Pakistani players has risen up and overcame all of it. And even the Korean players, right? They've risen up and overcame as well. We saw them put on a great performance just a couple of months ago. But even with that being the case, Arslan is just still able to he just has better consistency over like a longer duration. It always seems like Korea is the underdogs and everyone is hoping for them to take down the big bad wolf. We will see in day 3 whether or not that is possible. But as it looks so far, Pakistan, Arslan and Ash, they are bodying everyone and they're doing it with a smile on their face.
Okay, I guess I'm done. I'm done for today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining. I'm a little bit tired, but tomorrow I'm gonna be stronger.